Okay guys, welcome to today's video. Now in this video I'm going to be showing you how to change your MAC address within Kali Linux. So first off, a bit of a background on what is a MAC address. There's various names for a MAC address. It's often referred to as a hardware address, a physical address, a burned in address, you might have heard it referred to. It's burned into specific devices that come from the factory, and simply an ID code that's assigned to a network adapter or a device with built-in networking capability, so printers, network interface cards, etc, etc. So let's just open a terminal up here. Just make this a little bit bigger. I'm just going to type in here ifconfig. Just press enter here, and then if we have a look on this eth0 here, we can see the ether address here. That is our MAC address. The MAC address consists of 6 groups of 2 hexadecimal digits separated by these colons, dashes or dots. Groups 1 to 3 represent the manufacturer of your network card, and groups 4 to 6 are specific to the network device itself, so a serial number of sorts, if you will. And the 2 parts that form the ID are unique to a particular device. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the eth0 here. Let's just clear the screen. And the reason it's useful to change MAC address or play about with these is because MAC addresses can be used to restrict access, ban devices from the network, etc. So let's just have a look at the macchanger options in Kali. If you type in macchanger space -h, this will give you the help menu for macchanger, and as you can see here, there's different options we can use here. We can use -r to generate a fully random MAC address. We can use -a, that's capital A, to set a random vendor MAC of any kind. That will ensure the first 3 sets of the MAC address belong to a vendor and the last 3 sets are completely random. If we'll do macchanger space -l, this will list all vendors here, as you can see. So a big list here of all vendors. You've got Hewlett Packard, Cisco there, Apple, as you can see scrolling down. And then to actually change the MAC address, let's just clear the screen here. We are going to do it on the eth0 device. So the command we're going to type in here is macchanger space -r eth0. Actually, before we do that, let's just have a look here again. So ifconfig eth0, and here we go. We can see this is our MAC address at the minute, so ending A6:BF:81. So I'm just going to type in macchanger space -r eth0, and this will generate a completely random MAC for us here. It displays our current MAC address here and our new MAC address here at the bottom, which, as you can see, has replaced all parts of the MAC address with completely random data there. If we want to change this, in fact, if we look at ifconfig eth0, you can see there it is. Our new MAC address is in there. It matches what we've got there. Okay, so let's just change this back to our permanent MAC. To do that, it's macchanger space -p eth0, and there we go. We've got our current MAC address ending :90, and it's reverted back to our old MAC address, our original MAC address there. One of the things you can actually do in Kali is create a script to automate the process. So I'm just going to create a new folder here called scripts. What we're going to do really is create a script that will generate a random MAC address when we launch Kali Linux. So I'm just going to change here to the scripts directory, and then I'm going to use the nano text editor, so nano space, I'm just going to call this random Mac. I don't like the look of that. I'm just calling it macrandom.sh. This will take us into our nano text editor. Okay, and we are going to put these commands in to create our Mac changing script. So we always start off with a shebang here, and then the commands we need to generate this Mac. First of all, we want to ifconfig eth0 down, so put the adapter in the down state. We will sleep for 2 seconds before issuing the next command. Then we will run macchanger with the -r option to create a random MAC address for eth0. Sleep 2 seconds again, then bring the interface adapter back up with ifconfig eth0 up. And that's our script. We're going to Control O to save that, and then Control X to exit. Okay, now if we just list the contents in this directory, you will see there's the scripts that we've just created. Note the colour of this, the colour being white. We need to change the properties on this file, and to do that we just do a simple chmod space +x space macrandom.sh. And then when we list the contents again, as we've just done, you can see there that that's now showing in green, which means that this script is now executable. So the next step we want to do is add it to the system startup to change this automatically at boot. The command we want to use is crontab space -e, and if you get this message here asking you to select an editor, I'm just going to select nano. That's the easiest one to use, so number 2 on my terminal here, and this takes us into the crontab file here. Okay, so we just added in the command here, so we want to say @reboot and then give the path to our script that we've just created. I'm just going to add that in. And once you've added that path in, that is all you need to do. Just Control O to save the file, Control X to exit. And then what we want to do is just reboot the terminal and just test that process out. So if we just do reboot here, type in reboot. In fact, before we do that, let's just check the MAC address on eth0. So there you can see the current address is bf:81. Let's just reboot and just see if that changes now. Okay, so I've fast forward the video a bit here. Terminal window, let's get that open again. So we've rebooted Kali Linux now. If we type in macchanger -s eth0 to show the MAC address, there we can see our current MAC is ending 0B and our permanent MAC is ending bf:81. If we run ifconfig on eth0, we can see there it is, our current MAC has indeed changed, so that script has done its job. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching today's video. Please leave a like, comment or subscribe, plenty more coming, and again thank you very much for watching.